What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Triforce Addiction and welcome back to another COD Mobile video. So I started to make more COD Mobile content because right now there's pretty much nothing to do in the world of Nintendo. So bear with me, guys, as I guess the next game will probably be Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. So as of right now, the reason why I'm making some COD Mobile content is because next week is going to spark the first year anniversary for COD Mobile. So yeah, this game has been out for 1 year, and this time around in this new Season 11 patch, there's going to be a lot of different changes. It's pretty interesting to me, and this video pretty much points out all the different things that are coming to this next update. So we do have an official patch notes now. So let's actually begin. So it says the update time will be on October 12th. So I think that's when the game itself is going to be updated, but we're not really going to get anything until probably later on Thursday around 7 p.m. Central when Season 11 actually takes effect. So anyways, so Season 7 of Ranked, for those of you guys who do play Ranked, starts from October 20th or October 2020 to December 2020. So I don't know when it's exactly going to come out. Maybe it's going to come out at the same time during Season 11, so who knows really. So here we have some new Ranked Mode Series rewards. So we have a new epic blueprint for the Kilo boat action called the Dealer. As of right now, we don't know how they look like, but yeah, just bear with me here, guys. So a new epic soldier called Ted, where to, sir? A new epic frame called the Steel Frame, a new epic calling card called the High Roller, a new epic charm, basically just saying Season 7, so I'm assuming it's a Season 7 themed epic charm. So, alright, so the new events, there's going to be an anniversary event and a Halloween event. So, of course, we are in the month of October, and of course, we're going to have pretty much a Halloween-themed event in the middle of this month. So, there's a new perk called Tactician Spawn with an extra piece of tactical equipment, so now you can throw extra stun grenades, extra flashbangs if you want to. There's a new base gun called the NA-45. So this gun is basically a sniper from Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. The special effect of this weapon is basically going to have explosive damage when the second bullet is shot near the first bullet. So yeah, basically it's kind of like a connect the dot type of thing. So let's say you shoot at a wall and you shoot right next to it after, there's going to be some sort of explosion effect. So maybe this can actually get you a lot of different feeds if you're trying to go for those things. But anyways, let's continue on to the next part. So the new Battle Pass option, or the new Battle Pass, is available October 15th, like I said, on Thursday. The premium Battle Pass rewards are going to be new epic soldiers, new epic blueprints, new legendary calling cards. So basically just same old stuff. So there's going to be a new base SMG called the Fennec. So as you guys know, if you guys do play Modern Warfare, there was a DLC weapon that eventually came to the game called the Fennec, or so some people called it the Vector. It wasn't really, well, you could either use both words. So it's basically a very short range, high speed weapon. So basically it shot really fast, and it did have a low amount of recoil. So yeah, it was a pretty fun weapon to use back in Modern Warfare, but it's really nice that they finally added it into this game. So there's going to be a new score streak called Advanced UAV. So the Advanced UAVs basically shows you the exact position where the enemy is going to be. So basically, instead of using a dot to show you where they are at the map, it's basically going to be an arrow basically telling you what direction they're facing. So maybe you can have you could approach them in a more advantageous way. So now there's going to be a new featured game mode called Cranked Mode. So Cranked was introduced to Call of Duty like a long time ago, around 2013, when Call of Duty Ghosts came out. So basically, they did this to pretty much remedy the situation where there was just a lot of campers within Call of Duty Ghosts. That's what that game was pretty much known for, just people hiding all over the place because the maps were huge. So basically, what they did to incentivize running around more. So basically, after you kill someone, you are put in a 30-second timer, and if you run out of that time, you basically die. So you could always refresh the timer once you've killed another person. In Modern Warfare, it was a little bit different because it had basically the same rules. The difference was that your aiming speed and your movement speed was increased dramatically. So this specific game mode is going to be available on Crash, Standoff, Crossfire, Cage, Rush, and Shipment. It's kind of weird to have a cranked game mode on maps like this because these maps are pretty small. It's pretty much impossible not to get a kill within 30 seconds. But whatever, man. So Pumpkin Perform limited time mode during Halloween. I'm not sure what that is. They'll pretty much announce it later on, so let's not worry about that right now. A new map called King, the famous gunfight map from Modern Warfare. It's the training range warehouse made from sections of wood subfloor fight to the death. So basically, a long time ago, like I guess during the pre-alpha of Modern Warfare, that's when this map was first shown. They introduced a new mode called Gunfight, where you go 2v2 against like a little team. It wasn't really something crazy. I barely even see the map anymore. But yeah, this Modern Warfare map is gonna make its way to Call of Duty Mobile. So it's also available for Gunfight and Duel. So I'm assuming this is what's I think it's only going to be allowed for those game modes. So you're not going to really be able to play it if you're playing on Kill Confirmed or Team Deathmatch or Search and Destroy. Standoff Halloween will return during Halloween. So when the game was first released, they did have a Halloween special that happened. And they had like one of the maps, like they pretty much repainted one of the maps to have a Halloween theme. So it was pretty cool. Unfortunately, during that time they didn't have controller support, so I unfortunately missed it. But now it's gonna be a nice thing to actually enjoy for the first time around. So they have a new set of attachments for certain weapons in this game. So one of them is called New Gun Perk for Fennec. Okay, so this one has wow, it has an akimbo attachment. So basically you could have 2 Fennecs or 2 MW11s like in both of your hands, but the problem is that you won't be able to ADS anymore. So it's basically double the firepower. So I don't know how strong the Fennec's going to be, but if you know, having 2 rapid fire SMGs like holding them is going to be pretty insane. So there's another attachment called the AK-47 5.45 caliber ammo. So this greatly increases the fire rate, good for close range combat. So basically you could turn your AK-47 into an AK-74U, so you'll have like you have a better advantage like in close range maps like Shipment or like any other close map, like even Nuketown if you want to. You're going to be able to fire a little bit faster, so you won't be at a disadvantage when it comes to fire rate. So another one that might be controversial, or maybe, well, pretty much a very welcome change, because I hardly ever see anyone use this weapon. But the HVK-30 is going to be getting large caliber ammo. So pretty much it will increase the damage to the head and upper chest. So it's pretty good for like decent ranges. I like the HVK isn't really much of a used weapon currently. But, you know, when you use it, it does feel pretty good to use. But, you know, having this type of ammo, it might actually pull this gun to the top. So other than that, we do have 10v10 TDM, 10v10 DOM. Confirmed catcher flags will be available for more maps. I actually don't know how they're going to do this, but well, actually we did have 10v10 maps, but it was just like on just like 2 big maps and that was it. I'm sure they're not going to add it on any other place. So Attack of the Undead, increase the main damage weapon, the main weapon damage and HP limit of survivors after certain kills, increase the HP limit and X damage of undeads after certain kills. So I'm assuming they did this for balancing purposes. I'm not sure. I don't really play Attack of the Undead. So here's another one called New Marker Setting. Allow player to customize scale, opacity of objective marker and item marker in the settings multiplayer mode. So now you can identify. You can pretty much identify enemies like a little bit better. So that's pretty cool. So here are some improvements, some I guess some balancing changes to certain weapons and perks. So this actually might be a lot better. So they increase the damage of the QQ9 when equipping the 10mm round 30 round reload attachment. So expect the QQ9 to have a little bit more firepower in the field. It's going to be pretty crazy. I am going to try it out. I'll probably make a video on it. So FHJ can now fire without locking on target. So this might actually change this thing a lot, because currently not a lot of people can get this gun in gold, because I believe you have to actually get a kill with it in order to finally get the gold camo. Because me personally, I actually do have all the challenges done with that weapon, but I can't get gold. Like, I tried shooting at a UAV, it doesn't work. So I'm assuming they put that option on, so now you could at least kill someone, then you can unlock gold. So now you could decrease the explosion range of the FHJ cartridge. This might be a problem if you're trying to, you know, kill someone. But you know, I think I understand it. I understand it. They don't want to make it they don't want to make it too overpowered. This one is actually, this other change is now going to be a much more needed change, because the SMRS isn't really one of the best best launchers in the game, given the fact that it only has one cartridge. So they slightly increased the explosion range. So that's something I've been asking for a while, because I honestly do not like how the SMRS like works, and plus the challenges for it are pretty demanding. So yeah, I'm glad that they patched this up. So another change is that they decreased the movement speed and attack speed of the Shadow Blade. So oh god, a lot of people are gonna be pissed about this one, because back in Season 9, the Shadow Blade was very, very, very abused. I mean, like, they had like a 24/7 shipment playlist, and everyone was just using that. So now they pretty much nerfed it. I'm not sure if it's nerfed to the ground, but they nerfed it to like balance it out a little bit better. So they slightly decreased the fire rate and the recharge speed of the duration of the Annihilator. So now it's going to take a little bit longer to attain. But granted, now that when you use it, it's gonna fire a little bit slower. So they slightly increased the fire rate, bullet velocity, and mobility of the War Machine. So now it's gonna be, you can now basically spam this item like crazy. I can't wait to try that one now. Increased the magazine capacity of the Death Machine. So the Death Machine wasn't really much of a use specialist ability here. No one really uses it because it's pretty weak, and plus it had very low ammo. So now they increased the ammo size to pretty much remedy the whole situation. So they decreased the fire rate of the VTOL. So the VTOL is kind of annoying in this game. So like whenever you spawn in, you pretty much don't have enough time to head into a building and get protection. Usually you just get spawn killed over and over again. So I'm pretty sure they decreased the fire rate to remedy that situation. So now, decrease scores earned while kills with a shield turret or destroy a shield turret. So shield turrets are pretty, okay, they're not really that durable, but they decreased the score because they felt like it was probably too easy to do it, to like just take it out. So why give them such high score for something that doesn't take much effort? So the flash of the transform shield is replaced with a device that continually generates microwave radiation in front of the shield, causing damage and slowing down enemies entering the area. So finally, the transform shield was pretty much introduced in Black Ops 4. Just in case you guys don't know, it had like this little radiation in front of it, where you weren't able to go and like basically directly at it, and like the more deeper you got into that shield, the more radiation you take, and eventually you die. So they changed it from being pretty much like a flashbang to one of those things, and honestly, I really don't mind it. I think that's how it's supposed to be, and honestly, the flash thing was kind of getting annoying. So increase the storing speed of all lethal and tactical equipments. This might be a problem because the thermite and the Molotov are pretty abused right now. So I don't know how this is gonna play out, but we're gonna have to wait and see. Thermite can now stick to enemies and their deployed devices. So now if you throw it to someone, it's gonna stay stuck to them and it can actually kill them. So decrease the defense range of the trophy system. So now if someone wants to spam to you, they're going to have to like be a little bit closer to your trophy system in order for it to actually negate any effects. So improve the effective range of flashbang grenades, concussion grenades, and EMP. The EMP, I don't understand why they would ever... Oh, they actually improved it. I'm sorry. I thought they actually like decreased everything. No, but yeah, that's actually a pretty decent change in my opinion. The flashbang grenades I'm okay with. The concussion grenades, the only problem I have with that is that it basically stops you completely. Like usually concussion grenades in any other Call of Duty game would just like stop you from aiming down your sights, but this one completely stops you, so you can't even fire. So that's a little bit of a problem with me, that I have with this specific grenade. The EMP grenade's okay, it doesn't really matter to me. So let's move on. The next changes that it decreased the perception distance of alert perks. So I'm assuming now if someone looks at you from like across the map, you won't be able to notice it. So here is the Molotov cocktail patch that everyone has been wanting. They basically decreased the explosion range. So usually you get like a lot of damage if they throw it near you, but now like they reduced that little range so it won't be so like devastating. So now it's been nerfed. So thank you, COD Mobile, for doing that, because sometimes getting hit by that is really annoying. Okay, so optimize player animation from prone to sprint. I'm hoping this works specifically for controller users because you can't really drop shot fast, unless you can't drop shot as fast as you would if you were playing like with touch controls. I don't know if that was like a downside that they intentionally put so the controllers won't have a competitive advantage. But yeah, it's kind of annoying not being able to do that. But jump shotting kind of like remedies that situation. So okay, so now they added some dying poses. I'm assuming like you die in different ways instead of just like always. Like whenever you headshot someone, have you noticed that they just fly back? So maybe they'll have like different like death poses now that actually make more sense. So here's another change that says optimize field of view switching animation when ADSing. So maybe when you ADS, the field of view can actually change a little bit. I'm not sure if you could change that in your settings, but yeah. Optimize hip firing animation. So it's the hip firing animation is going to be slightly different. I don't know. Now scopes block less screen space. So now you're going to have a better field of view when it comes to like sniping or whatever. Now the size of hip fire reticle will change according to hip fire accuracy stats. So this is something that I've been kind of wanting to see for a while because whenever you want to increase your hip fire accuracy, and you never see your crosshairs change. It's usually stays in the same spot because so like that way you never really know like how accurate the reduction of hip fire would be, or like you basically get the point. So now it'll like basically change according to how the hip fire works depending on what type of attachments you put. Optimize OB user experience. I do not know what that means, so I'm just gonna skip it. Optimize minimap in gunfight, training ground, and hardcore. I'm not sure how that works because hardcore doesn't really have a minimap. Fix an issue where player could not be displayed when crouching frequently. I'm not sure how that one works either. Fix an issue where there was no difference in breath shaking of all the snipers. Like I said, I don't even know. Snipers don't really have any idle sway. Fix an issue where the laser does not point to the center of the screen when using the OWC laser tactical is equipped. I never really had that problem. I hardly ever use lasers. So yeah, let's move on. So fix an issue where equalizer kills are not counted as operator kills. I don't really think that even matters because we don't get any rewards for getting equalizer kills or any kills with specialists in that matter. Fix an issue where Molotov cocktail kills do not count towards a nuke. Honestly, well, actually, yeah, I guess it's fair to like count them towards nukes. No big deal, really. Fixed perspective issue when using Shadowblade. I never experienced it because I never used Shadowblade, so I'm sure some of you guys could address that in the comments. Anyway, so let's move on finally because oh my god, there were a lot of balancing changes that I liked and disliked. But now we are in multiplayer ranked. So increase the quantity and quality of the MP ranked rewards. So I'm hoping like the more you move up within the ranks, like the better rewards that you get. I'm hoping to get maybe a double XP card for like a day or something like that because, I'm still kind of finishing up the weapons. I still need to finish the shotguns, and that's pretty much it. And the shotguns do take forever, and I do need to get those slug rounds in order to get the long shots and the headshots a little more effectively. So yeah, I'm kind of happy that they're adding that. And I'm not a person that plays rank a lot. I usually just play ranked just to get those types of rewards. So when the rank level is reset, lower ranked players lose fewer points. Okay. New ranking data stat, MVP when defeated. More ranked points for winning streak. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Get more rank points for consistently winning can help you like just gain a little bit higher points just to rank up a little bit faster. Decreasing the difficulty of ranking up in lower ranked levels. So I guess when you're in a lower rank level, you could pretty much level up a little bit faster than before. I'm not sure how it works. Like I said, I don't really play ranked. Optimize the time allowed to join in the midway of MP ranking to minimize the number of equal matches. So I think that understands that. That kind of explains why I can't get into some matches, because I win like a lot of them, and just like sometimes it just won't let me in. Maybe that's why like I'm not able to join. Increase the penalty for MP ranking when exiting midway. Okay, so for those of you guys who like to rage quit, do not do that because you will get like pretty much penalized. So it doesn't. There's no telling at this point how many points you will lose for actually like leaving in the middle of the game just because you're losing. So that's pretty much going to wrap it up for the patch notes of Season 11 for multiplayer at least. I didn't want to really get into Battle Royale mainly because I don't really play it as much. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe because I am almost at 1,000 subscribers and I made a promise that I will do a giveaway on like just certain gift cards depending on what you guys want. It could be iTunes gift cards for COD points or eShop cards for like the Nintendo eShop or PlayStation, whatever. You guys get the point anyways. Like I said, my name is Triforce Addiction. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Sorry, I don't even know why I keep saying that. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys.